In the middle of the rising sun, you were asleep and dreaming at the same time when an unpleasant and irritating sound jolted you awake from your heavenly slumber, and you remember it was your alarm clock ringing and forcing you to wake up. Oh no! You stared agitatedly at your alarm clock as the minute hand swung clockwise, wondering how this object could wake you up from your deep slumber. You began asking questions such as, how do clocks work? Can these clocks really be so precise? And how are these weird vibrations produced? And that is what we will learn today. One of the most amazing facts in physics is this. Everything in our world, in a universe rather, from light to electrons to atoms, behaves like a both particle and a wave at the same time. All of the other weird stuff you might have heard about quantum physics comes directly from the fact that everything has both particles and wave nature. Quantum physics gets involved in your daily life right after you wake up in the morning. The ringing of an alarm clock morning ritual is part of quantum mechanics. So atomic clocks are the most stable and accurate way of measuring time intervals. At the heart of every clock is very stable oscillators, like the grandfather clock. It has a pendulum that serves as a frequency reference which oscillates at 1 cycle per second. Quartz oscillators standardized and designed vibrate as fast as 32,768 per second, but quartz loses times because it slows down and needs to be nudged to restore its oscillations. There's where the atomic part of atomic clock comes into play. We use a cesium atom to control those nudges very accurately every time the quartz oscillations slow down, so another jolt of electricity is sent to an oscillators altering the frequency, so it's just right to make them cesium atoms back to their line again. Meaning, the higher the frequency, the more precise our timekeeping. This kind of method is what we call a feedback loop. Meaning that the atomic clock is self-adjusting. Did you know that there are 9,192,631,770 oscillations in 1 second? Amazing! So going back to the alarm clock, the buzzing sound of an alarm clock helps you wake up in the morning as per your schedule. The vibrations which produce sound is something that you can see but hear or experience, but the working principle which can wake you up is lying in the wave nature of sound. Like quantum physics and vibrations are tools for you to be successful at carrying the message of don't let your fear run your life. That was never the plan. Instead, embrace that fear of the unknown and spread the wisdom of the fear until it becomes a strength to grow from.